Hello. In this video, I wanted to share very interesting concept I recently identified, which is going to be very useful for all of us in the trading. Yesterday, I explained about the Rango based chart and its strategy. Proving that it is working good will help you to take a good trade, also boost your confidence. Let's get into this video. What I want to show you is that clearly I'll explain here. In my previous video, I explained this is the entry and exit on the long. Likewise, the entry of the short will be here and exit will be when the blue candle comes, right? So, how to load? Yesterday we touched upon this point. I did set up percentage LTP and 0.5%. The 0.5% is close to 350 points, means whenever there is a 350 point up and down move, then the new box is plotted and the color is overlaid from the LBLS indicator. And we had a challenge yesterday setting up alert to get this triggered so that if we want to make a kind of auto trade, that is possible. With this LTP percentage setting, triggering an alert is not possible. It is not supported in the trading view. However, we can find an alternative using which we can do the same thing. So what I am going to do, instead of doing this percentage LTP, I am just putting this in the traditional and the same value of the 350 that we find yesterday that I am putting here, right? So which is same as choosing the traditional method. After choosing this, we know what to trade, how to trade. This is where the entry on the short and here we will exit. I randomly chose this chart. I did not load from here to there, etc. If I prove this method works, then the traditional candlestick chart, you may be very much astonished to see using this for your day-to-day trading, right? That's what I just wanted to explain. In order to prove this works better than any other method, I just wanted to disable the LBLS indicator alert version and load the strategy. The strategy version basically tells what is the result it is giving if we do in this method as a trade. Okay, so I did not change anything. I just loaded this. You can very well go and check here. The settings are same as previous one. We can also put the input as close and see how the output is coming. Let it load. Now I'll put it as a close, and if you want to change it to high low close divided by 3 as a input, we can do it later, but we will keep like this and see the result. 70 is where the input, 170 is the another input here, and I did not choose any strength meter here as it is going to generate the alert. When alerts are generated, we don't need this, but for a manual entries, definitely we can enable this and get it done, right? So no other settings have been selected. If you want any other setting, you can choose and play around. Even this is not applicable now, so I leave it as it is. Primarily, I just wanted to show what is the input date and time I have taken and the exit date and time is chosen for this. The date and time of this one is from 2015 onwards, and I chose the time at 7 p.m. in the night. Anytime you can choose, it's a default value coming from this script. Exit time also, I have chosen the future date. It doesn't mean that it will rebind or recalculate something. I have chosen a future date so that up to now, what is the price action that is happening using which the strategy will give the result. I did not choose intraday option here. When we choose this intraday option, what happens is that Between this time frame, whatever we are giving, anytime you can give, but the time what we are giving, within the time, if the entry criteria is matching, for that only we will get output. Otherwise, we don't get output. Okay. So with that, let me quickly pause and come back. So you pretty much saw the settings from 2015 to today. We are checking how this is performing, and almost close to 1429 percentage is what the net total profit it has given, and total 821 trade were taken, and the percentage profitable is 47.87%. The good part of this is that the profit factor is 7 times. If you read this, you come to know the amount of money the strategy made for every unit of money it lost, or a gross profit divided by the gross losses, which means 7 times profit it is making than the loss it is doing, right? That is what a real simple explanation about it. And the drawdown is very less. 2.02% drawdown is pretty less in any point in time. And see here, nowhere it is going down. Everywhere it is in the up, and the ramp is going in the high. Okay, nowhere it is touching the stop loss, or somewhere the capital is lost, drawdown is more, nothing kind of thing. And the average trade between each of the trade on the total average is 727 sorry 870 USDT, which means for each of the average trade this strategy makes around 870 USDT. I just wanted to little bit tweak about the settings and see if we are getting any better result. Okay. So what I am doing here, this is close. Let me see if I put open, high, low, close, and what is the output? It is loading. Let it load. Now the percentage profitable got reduced. So I don't want to go with this method. So just keeping close as an input here. This is a traditional method. What if I change this box size value to 250? Am I getting good result? Let's see. If we are getting a good result, then we will keep this, which means for every 250 point move on the up or down side, the brick will be constructed and it is plotted. It's not going to repaint. So we will use. So as you know, the strategy will always give the entry and exit on the close basis, right? So alert also will simultaneously trigger on the close basis of the price. So we don't need to much worry about repaint or reversal, etc. It is a confirmation based on which the alert will come. So confidently we can use this method. So 250 point is where I have put, and I see the percentage profitable is around 49.14, and here we see the profit factor is 8.6. What if I can increase this a little bit high so that we see if there are any better outcome of this one? So definitely when I reduce to 200, I see the percentage profitable is 50% and the profit factor is 9.93, which is decent output, I would say. And you see earlier the net profit was 1400 percentage. Now we get around 2282 percentage, which is the double of the previous one. We can still reduce this number and increase the profit factor, but I don't want to do this since it is given a good percentage profitable and the profit factor close to 10. I wanted to keep this, and the average trade also giving 652 points. So if I wanted to do auto setting of doing this, what I will do is I will go and set the alert. How to set the alert also I'll quickly show you. So this is based on the strategy version or the indicator version. Any one you can choose. Both are giving the same result. This I enable to show you that how the profits are by doing this method, right? So in this method, I can just go here and choose this. And here there are options available. Sorry, I missed updating one thing. In the long by long sell strategy version, there are only order fields or alert function calls, or this option is possible. Definitely, when we are going to set up the alert, we will go with alert version. So I choose this alert version. Then you come to know there are multiple option available for different entry and exit criteria. Quickly, I'll explain about this A alert. One is for long, another one is for short, which means when a blue candle is appearing, then this alert would be triggered, or when a short candle is appearing, this candle short alert will be triggered when we set it. So two alert we need to set to get long or short. And in the program, if you are basically doing auto trading, in your program, you can very well set the stop loss. So here in this case, 200 point is where the traditional box size. So what we can put is 220, which is little above than the box value, can be a stop loss. And you always know risk reward and portfolio management, money management is very much important to have a better control of the trading and making a money. So here if you put the risk reward ratio at least 1 is to 3, that is 3 times of the stop loss is where we have to put a take profit, right? That is 600 points, I would say. Let's say 650 points is where we are putting the take profit here. So choose this long and short. So whenever the condition is met and the alerts are coming, you will be notified here. And if you have some special program, these alerts can be routed to your program or to Telegram or to WhatsApp, wherever you need, with a little tweak, and using which you can trade. So how to set this? I'm just choosing this value and I am setting once per bar close, means on close of the bar we get alert when this bar is closing and the next bar is opening. That's where we get a alert. And here you can set the pop-up whatever you want. All this information you can set. And here in the message type, put the needed information. This is default information I have put. And name your alert, one for short and one for long. Name it and then create. So when a condition is met, this alert will be triggered. One you have to set for long and one you have to set for short. Please note that one page has to be in open state, otherwise the trigger will not come. Trading view will not trigger offline alerts, which means in any of your system, one of the trading view page must be in open state. It doesn't mean that you have to be in this page. You can load anything else, but at least it has to be in open state. Then only alert will come. Make use of this strategy and improve your trading. I did a lot of research and identified the Rango is working good. Likewise, we will see the point and figure soon. That is also giving a good result. This is not a repaint or recalculated one. At least Heiken IC is giving little recalculated things. But in Rango, things are pretty much improved. So use this and set a proper stop loss and take profit to become a profitable trader. This is what exactly I wanted to explain in this video, and I explain in next video. I will give more and more clarity. You can ask, is it only possible to do for BTC USDT? No, whatever is supported by TradingView for all the symbol, you can do this. The only thing based on the price, you just need to set this traditional value. As it is a traditional, we may need to set it before setting the alert. If it is a percentage LTP, automatically it calculates based on 0.5%, 0.25 or 1% we set. But here, definitely we need to set it, then only it will work. Hope you got the point. Why we are choosing traditional here is that this is where the alerts are supported. Otherwise, we can choose the last traded per percentage option also. Hope this is very helpful for you. Also, I am sure this is going to help you very much to be very confident on your trading. Post your comments and tell what exactly you are facing as a challenge so that I get to know and explain in the next video. If you really feel this is going to help you much, subscribe and like, which will boost doing such work in the coming days. I'll close this video here. Thanks for watching.